Hey everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with another WarCraft 3 cast. This time around I have at my side Anar as the co-caster.
Yes, and I also sometimes go by Sythren. Sythren on the WarCraft 3 gym. On Battle.net, I do go by.
Alright, so you ready to go, Sythren?
I am, yeah.
Alright,
It looks like we get a great game of Syde and Daille.
Alright, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. So we got Syde spawning over here at the bottom left location of this map as the red Undead, opening up with hero first. On the top right we got Daille spawning as the blue human, opening up with a pretty standard build order as well.
Yes, sir. Inside, one of those interesting Undead players, one of the kind of innovators in the Undead world, often being known for going Dreadlord first in pretty much all matchup. So it'll be interesting to see what we get from him.
Oh, first Dreadlord is really an interesting thing to see, and hopefully we'll see something like that in this match as well. This is of course Northern Isle. This is one of the newer maps introduced about 2 years ago, and it has 2 gold mines for each players. One your natural, one a little far away. Tavern in the middle, Goblin Labs on each side, Goblin Merchant and Goblin Market in the middle. So
my favorite thing about that marketplace is that when games go like 15-20 minutes long, you sometimes start seeing auras dropping.
oh yeah,
for like 300 gold.
Exactly. It's a big investment, but it's definitely something worth the money. Like, you can definitely do that, especially when you're trying to stay below 50 food. You're gonna try and pump the gold in, or you have an expansion and you don't know what to do with all your gold. Well, Syde sending out the Scout Acolyte. We don't have any scouting yet for Daille. Scout Footman. Yep.
And Syde is actually training up his Death Knight right now. Will be going standard build. Even looks like standard.
Looks pretty standard to me. Also dropped a graveyard. Whenever you see any kind of ghoul rush scenarios or mass ghoul builds, you don't see the graveyard this early as well.
Yeah.
Alright, the super annoying Scout Acolyte. Is it gonna get a kill this time? It's gonna stay behind there, okay. It didn't really attempt to go for any kill though.
Some players just like it more as the threat of an attempted steal.
Oh, it's trying. But of course, that's just a super lucky thing that could happen once in, I don't know, 20 games or something. But it can happen. We have seen it in the past. It can happen. Syde got himself a Gloves of Haste, while Daille got himself Wand of Mana Steel, and he actually managed to kill the Scout Acolyte as well on the outer side of the base there.
That's not ever really too much of an issue, depending on what the Undead player is going for. If they're going for a standard Ted Fiend build and not doing a fast expo, then losing the Scout Acolyte is actually a preferable thing, believe it or not.
Oh, so you mean to say that one food slot actually helps?
Yeah, helps pump out the first Crypt Fiend faster.
I see. Alright, Syde reaching level 2 with the Death Knight. Slipper of Agility, not the best. Probably sell it off. Human expansion coming in. Daille should be able to set this expansion up, but Syde needs to be as annoying as possible. He's not going to be able to stop it, but what he can do is be super annoying. Try to steal kills, as many kills as possible, and we just got a steal over there. I'm gonna have another one. No. First fiend out on the field. Uh-oh, peasants dying over there. And Daille doing a good thing over there by sending one peasant inside the gold mine for a moment, but it did die nonetheless.
And there should still be a lot of room for more dead peasants with these skeleton warriors in the back line.
Syde doesn't really have a lot of mana. I mean, that's really the only reason you see a lot of alive peasants right now. Otherwise, you would have seen at least 2 more dead peasants by now. Level 2 elemental, and those skeleton warriors, I mean, those pesky skeleton warriors can deal so much damage to your peasants there. And
I'm sure that Daille is excited about the skeleton warrior nerf coming up.
Alright, skeleton warriors are also getting they're getting a nerf, right? Oh, nicely done. Syde denied Daille the creep, the kill over there. Very nice.
Still painful, but obviously, you know, denying as much experience as possible is
definitely. And fields.
Oh, he's coming back.
And fields do definitely give you a lot more experience. And skeleton warriors on that peasant. And I would say Syde did a really good job over here of being super annoying. He killed a lot of peasants there. There are only 2 more peasants remaining, and oh, we have a bunch of more peasants coming from the back. Okay. Syde is already at
That's pretty standard when you fall down to 2 to 3 peasants to bring some more from your main, but it is painful because Daille decided to tech into tier 2 just as he also brought those peasants, so those would be not getting him the lumber that he needs going into tier 2.
Indeed, that's gonna be a issue while he goes tier 2. You can of course get some lumber from your expo as well. That is an option, but then you won't be getting gold. But that's definitely an option, and especially when you're not breaking upkeep. Oh, nice dive, calling in the creeps over there, aggroing them, and that's gonna help him escape from this situation here. Oh, Syde is gonna take it on like a boss.
Yeah, and that's one of the dangers of doing this is you could just offer up some free experience.
Actually, yeah.
By pulling the creeps out of their order.
Absolutely. You said it, because Syde didn't even attempt to go for the creeps, but he basically got a free kill over there within a few seconds. And a footman's around on that Death Knight. DK is a bit low and losing a lot of mana to that feedback. Defend. And the footmen are gonna go towards the towers. Should be careful with that Archmage. You don't want to get it surrounded there. We do have the Frost Nova as the first spell for the Lich. Lich didn't go for armor. Good amount of damage on that Fiend, and there is no Death Coil yet to save it, and Archmage is gonna follow it. Nice micro by Syde to try and save it. Ooh. One more hit! Footman! And that Fiend goes down.
Micros his Death Knight to save the Fiend, but forgets to micro the Fiend.
Oh no! Syde just suffered a big loss here. He just lost his hero there. Damn. He's gonna have to go back to his base. He could have escaped from that situation without having to lose that, but I think he just kinda, trying to save the Fiend, he just kinda messed up over there, big time. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with the Lich, but the good thing for him is that the Lich is pretty, it's not that like 10 HP right now.
Yeah.
Daille doing a pretty good job there. It does have boost of speed on the hero, and oh no, miscalculation over there, I guess. Should have followed it and hit, landed a last blow on that.
He can at least dive these footmen. I mean, he does have a Nerubian tower, but this is now 6 units in. So there isn't going to be enough coal for everything.
They do have obsidian statues though. The Fiend is still surviving, and it's still surviving. There we go. It is still surviving, and the footmen are not surviving. Archmage in! He's gonna get it! Yep, he's gonna get it even if it's the last thing he does.
Oh yeah.
Dark, what is the spell called? Dark Rituals? No.
Yeah, Dark Ritual. You got it.
Okay, yeah, so that's Dark Ritual, right? Yeah, Dark Ritual. I confused it with Ritual Dagger. I'm like, no, wait a second, I'm naming this item, but no, I named the spell right. Confused between that. What do we have here? Elf No Micro is on the chat. He says that Death Knight face is so gay. It's actually a female Death Knight. Classic version of the female Death Knight, which looks weird and does make you question Blizzard's decisions, but you have what you have. The funny thing is that a lot of Undead players tend to go for it. Like, I don't know why. They just tend to go for it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Night Elf players as well go for the female Demon Hunter, even though I think both are, they look pretty awful.
Yeah, they're pretty awful.
In classic graphics, at least.
Yeah, they're pretty awful. Okay, Mountain King is out for Daille now. We're gonna try and creep this camp out. Uh-oh, but Syde is right near the corner. He's gonna have to be careful here. I see a Frost Nova incoming. That Mountain King is dead. Potion. It does have a potion here healing that saved it. Breaker on the field, as well as a gyrocopter. Yeah, we've been seeing this a lot, by the way. Human players are tending to go for a lot of gyrocopters lately. As in, you just have like a 5 to 6 numbers on them, but the thing about it is that you don't go for a super mass flock of gyrocopters. You just have like 5 to 6 of them, and you only bring them in when you want to kill the destroyers.
Yeah, the big issue with gyrocopters is that they can just be wasted food once you destroy all the.
Yeah, I mean they
and
are.
And at that point, if you have like 7 or 8 of them, what are you gonna do?
That is a big issue with gyrocopters. Like, if you have more number of them, then they have a better chance against web. Of course, undeads are going for less number of fiends these days, so web is also, you know, a bit less in the new meta.
True.
Dark Ranger is level 2 now, and ooh, human player got himself a paladin. Tri-hero is broken for human. I mean, if 2 heroes...
Especially when it's backed up by Sundering Knights, Sundering Blade.
Yeah, Sundering Blade Knights, and he is going for the Animal War training upgrade on the Knights. Well, we know what's coming next after that. Some Skeleton Scout Warriors gonna try and harass the gold line at the main. Also notice the use of Staff of Sanctuary there. It's basically a Staff of Preservation, but which you get at tier 3 and also has a healing element to it.
But can be risky sometimes. I've playing against human. I've had them staff a hero, their main, and then I send my demon hunter back to that main, and I just kill the hero because it can't move or do anything while it's.
Yep, exactly. It can't move or do anything while it's at the base.
Oh, inside from the Goblin Laboratory got a Rune Bracers, so that's really nice for his Death Knight.
That's actually really nice for Death Knight. He's gonna be taking a lot less damage from the Storm Bolts and Holy Lights. Like, a lot less. And that makes the Death Knight even more dangerous if you think about it. Uh-oh, Lich surrounded. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Paladin.
Oh, well, the Lich gets out.
Yeah, Paladin gets taken out though. Got a Fiend being targeted, and Archmage gonna TP away with the army.
And that's a good job by Syde for just pressuring the heroes and forcing that TP. Really, if he doesn't, then these Spellbreakers and Knight should be able to break what's left of the army.
Indeed. I like Syde's decision of counter-expanding. You definitely need that with even when you're not a human, you're undead or anything else. Yeah. You definitely want to go for an expansion these days. You know, go break upkeep. Now what's he gonna get from this one? He already got pretty good items. Hood of Cunning. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best way I can put it. It's okay.
It's good for the Lich, but not too great.
It'll work.
A little bit of armor, a little bit of attack speed, but you know, obviously there's much better.
Yeah, there are much better items out there. I like this. I like how Daille doesn't have any potion of invulns on any of his heroes right now. Of course, you have the Staff of Sanctuary and the Holy Lights for support. Illusionary Death Knight.
Coming in.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, those are just... Okay, yeah. Big one.
Gyrocopters already brought that to 50%. One of them gets taken out. Knights don't have Sundering Blades yet, do they?
They do.
Okay, they do. One of them had Inner Fire. I couldn't see that over it. You got Daille coming in. He's gonna try and attack this expansion here. He has his gyrocopters placed right towards the inside of that expansion. Now gonna go behind those destroyers. Not looking so good. There are no fiends over here. They're going to need 0 webs and...
Yeah, just relying on his heroes to try and knock out some destroyer or flying machine.
Absolutely.
Oh, but big pressure on the Archmage.
Archmage TP's away though, but the gyrocopters are left behind. One of them got taken out. Other one will retreat. Yeah, now's the time he wanna staff the hero. Yeah, exactly. Just do that. And that nuke has always been a super dangerous thing, you know. Like, to deal with that, you definitely need a counter like Potion of Invulnerability or something that basically increases the HP of your unit at least. Because
yeah,
you just need a split second and your hero's down. When the battle starts, your hero's down. That's it. You know, you gotta fight without it whenever you're against undead players. And looking at Syde's army, he's having a Death Knight almost level 5. It's definitely gonna be level 5 after this camp. Lich level 4, Dark Ranger level 3. Dark Ranger will level up.
Yeah, and levels obviously favoring Syde at this point. Helm of Valor.
Helm of Valor. Okay, you can, I guess, get some extra strength from that. Extra HP on whatever you place it on.
That one should go on the Death Knight, I would assume, but we'll see.
It's on the Lich. He's keeping those items on the Lich. That doesn't give him extra damage. Helm of Valor give you intelligence, right? No, agility. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
could go on the Dark Ranger, make it just a little bit more tanky.
Could go. Uh-oh, silence. Archmage can't cast any elementals just yet. One Fiend getting taken out. Human player trying to cinch his army towards the undead player. Oh, that MK super weak. Does have a scroll of healing though. It's gonna be safe as long as Daille is able to pop those spells out on time. We have a 65 food army against 66. This game could go either way. Level 4 on the Dark Ranger. Oh, MK gets taken out. Should have been safer in that fight. The effect of the orb of fire coming into play, but then again, despite of that effect, Syde is still able to save his fiends.
Does waste one coil there.
Yeah, he did waste one coil there, and now the TP is being forced, but is he gonna try and take out that abomination? No. He's back to his base, and he is sitting at an army of 66. Oh, he's got tanks!
Does he?
He got tanks, one's lurking around the expansion, and the Skeleton Warrior is following it. Yeah, Skeleton Warrior detected that. Are there more? I don't know. Gyrocopters in the middle. They're pretty vulnerable. You don't want to keep there. And they're on stand ground. They're not moving.
At this point, I think they've come to use all of their usefulness.
Syde is slowly but surely getting ahead in this game. Daille needs to finish this game early.
Yeah, either needs to finish this game or go into double or triple workshop even, and just pump out a bunch of tanks.
Sure, yeah, get those tanks out. The tanks do have the second armor upgrade, 6 fortification armor. Those are gonna be pretty hard to take out. A farm has 500 HP, tanks have 700. So basically, tanks take more time than farms to get killed. Potion, okay. Scroll, okay. The levels of the Mountain King and Paladin are about to hit level 3. Now here's the thing. Daille had his Archmage at level 5 since a pretty long time, but both of his other heroes are still staggering below level 3. Now, you compare that with Syde, who had a level 4 Death Knight some time ago, and the other heroes were 3 and 3 or 4 and 3. Like, you know which one's at the advantage, despite of the first hero being at the higher level. And okay, but that tank get taken out over there.
I like how Daille's doing this actually, using tanks to draw the army away from the expo.
That's one way of doing it, okay. Uh-oh. Syde's hero surrounded. That's gonna force a TP though, and during this forced TP, this is his opportunity to actually take something out, which he sadly couldn't do, and instead actually lost a tank of his own while that was happening. Yes! The third attack upgrades for his Knights and Spellbreakers. That's huge, actually.
Yeah, I mean, really, he should be able to kill anything he needs. He just needs level 3 on the Mountain King and Paladin, and then he could just completely turn this around.
This is one of the disadvantages of having 3 heroes. The experience that you soak, like, it's not like Daille hasn't been able to kill anything. He was able to kill a couple of units here and there, but the thing is, he couldn't take the experience on one hero. Like, all 3 heroes are soaking the experience here. Finally, level 3 on the MK and the Paladin. Tank's gonna stay there. Should drop the sentry ward. The Paladin has a sentry ward over there. That should be useful to him. Staff being used on what? Knight. Okay. One abomination being picked off. I like how Syde went for the anti-magic shell.
Yeah, I think once Undead gets Banshees out, it's pretty much game over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that anti-magic shield can be so strong on the Death Knight.
Yeah.
Managed to take out 1 feat in that fight. Gonna back out a bit. Daille has like 3 attack upgrades and 2 defense upgrades on his melee units, like the Knights and Spellbreakers. On the other side, Syde only has like 1 attack and 1 defense upgrade. And and there was an expansion attempt by Daille over here at the distant gold mine, but that got foiled. Had to cancel it. While on the other side, Syde actually managing to score himself an expansion here. It is up and it's gonna be running real soon. It's running. The expansion's ready, and this game is it's slipping away from the hands of Syde here, from the hands of Daille here.
Yeah, and Daille actually going into late sorceresses, late casters.
Oh no, Paladin gets nuked down there.
Oh. And maybe just a bit of micro by Daille. He has double staff of Sanctuary. Should have been able to get that Paladin out.
Yeah, he should have been able to save it. There is a lot of micro over here going on. Like, you can see the Knights just running around a lot while taking damage. And are they gonna take out the Dark Ranger? Yes.
And solid takeout.
Indeed, that was a quick takeout. Level 5 Lich.
If he got a good bash there on the Lich, then Lich could be in more trouble.
Mountain King gonna have one more Stormbolt. One more Stormbolt ready! Can't use it. Not yet. Forced to use the staff on the Mountain King.
The Mountain King was the one with the scroll of teleportation. And so now everything is really in danger.
Bad decision. Should have just used the TP from the Mountain King.
Yeah.
Very bad decision
Maybe
over here.
he had it on there.
Yeah, this is one of the things that can get to you. Death Knight is level 6. Of course, Blizzard planning to decrease the cooldown of that. It's already there in the PTR, but it's still considered as the worst ultimate in the game.
Yeah. Raise Dead along with Resurrection are they're tough ultimates because they're so incumbent upon actually killing things or losing units. It's not really something that can truly affect a fight until the fight's already.
Yeah, and then what if you use it over here in this place? You'll just resurrect like 6 peasants.
Right.
Have fun with 6 animated peasants. Some gyrocopters basically flying to their deaths. And that gives level 5 to the Dark Ranger. And I mean, I don't really see Daille winning this game at this juncture with the level 6. Yeah, against level 655, and the Lich is about to hit level 6, by the way.
And Daille actually sold his scroll of teleportation.
Need the gold, I guess. The original gold mine is out, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Only 1 gold mine left.
And that is level 6 for the Lich. Are we gonna see death?
Actually, expansion is out as well. Daille has no gold.
There it is.
Yeah, Daille has no gold source. There's no way he can come back. There we go. GG. So, this game goes to Syde. That was pretty good. Wonderful game. Had some back and forth action, some techniques which are becoming a part of the meta, but not there yet. Staff of Sanctuary and stuff like that.
Yeah, in a pretty solid game. I actually, I mean, if you stopped at 10 minutes in, I think we both would have said that Daille probably wins. But Syde managed to just kind of claw his way back, kept finding kills, eventually got an expo of his own, and then equalized.
Indeed, he managed to equalize that and win the game. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That would be all for this cast. And I'll be starting in the Day of Empires in a few minutes then. Thanks for joining me, Sythren. It was nice having you.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
Alright then, I'll see you tomorrow at the tournament.
Yes, sir. I'll see you tomorrow.